Most homes warn you long before something actually fails. People just miss the signs. Moisture problems don't usually appear out of nowhere. They build slowly, quietly, and predictably. Condensation, musty smells, cold surfaces that never quite feel right. By the time something looks damaged, the conditions have usually been there for a long time. This is why moisture problems feel confusing. People notice the last step, not the earlier signals leading up to it. In this masterclass, we're not talking about cleanup or fixes. We're talking about what moisture is telling you about how your house is actually working. Moisture doesn't move on its own. It follows what's already happening in the house. It moves with air, it moves toward cold surfaces, and it stays where drying is limited. That's why moisture problems repeat in the same locations: windows, corners, edges, and colder surfaces. Not because those materials failed, but because the conditions lined up there first. Air movement brings moisture along. Heat loss lowers surface temperatures, and when those surfaces get cold enough, moisture leaves the air and settles there. Moisture isn't the starting point. It's the result of how the house is moving heat and air. Air movement is what makes moisture problems hard to recognize. Air doesn't just sit still inside a house. It's constantly moving, through cracks, gaps, and assemblies. As it moves, it carries heat, and it carries moisture with it. That movement often happens out of sight, inside walls, above ceilings, and behind finishes that look perfectly normal. So moisture can be moving and collecting long before anything feels damp or looks damaged. By the time staining, odors, or mold appear, the moisture has usually been present for a while. This is why moisture problems feel unpredictable. People see the result, not the process. The visible issue shows up late. The air movement came first. Windows are often where moisture problems become visible first, because they respond faster to changing conditions than most other parts of the enclosure. Not because they cause the problem, but because they respond faster than most other surfaces. Windows sit at the edge of the house where indoor and outdoor conditions meet directly. They experience larger temperature swings and less buffering than walls, floors, or ceilings. So when indoor air carries moisture and surfaces cool below what that air can tolerate, windows tend to show the change sooner. That visibility makes them easy to blame, especially when the real conditions creating the moisture are harder to see. But what you're seeing isn't failure. It's responsiveness, not a defect. Windows are often acting like indicators, revealing conditions that exist throughout the house before other surfaces catch up. Once you understand moisture this way, comfort problems stop feeling random. Cold rooms that never quite catch up, uneven temperatures from room to room, condensation that keeps coming back, even after you deal with it. These aren't isolated issues, they don't happen by coincidence. They're connected signals, pointing to the same underlying conditions. Signals that the house isn't managing air movement, heat flow, and surface temperatures together yet. That doesn't mean something failed. It means the house is responding. And it doesn't mean a single component is to blame. No part works alone. It means the system is communicating, quietly, consistently, predictably. Moisture is one of the ways houses tell you how they're actually performing over time. When you learn how to read those signals, decisions become clearer, and fixes stop being guesswork. Building science explains it. Applied correctly, it fixes it. Passive House for the People.